Sixth pitch to start against Springer. And Rodriguez throws his first changeup of the game. It strikes out George Springer. Changeup has been the best pitch for Grayson this year, as Bo Bichette takes a 99-mile-an-hour fastball to second and out of the glove of Frazier. A fairly routine play ends up in an E4. Adam Frazier's second error of the year. Times it has been flat. Bichette's on the run. This pitch is punched into center. Mullins, full extension to make the grab. Chalk up another one to the highlight reel, which is rapidly growing in 2023 for Cedric Mullins.
Huge play, run and hit. Bichette's off on the pitch. This ball is a laser out into center field. Mullins saves at least a double and a run.
See if he goes back to a fastball for a third straight time. He'll go to another one. Located it beautifully, and bookend strikeouts of the inning for Grayson Rodriguez. A very sharp first, helped out by a very sharp play from Cedric Mullins. 3 home runs, one from this man, Adam Frazier, who swings it out. Manoah's first pitch, lines it into right, and it gets past a diving Springer. And Frazier could run for days here. He'll get to second, he'll turn for third, and he is stumbling in there with a head-first slide. A leadoff triple for Adam Frazier, who will crawl his way back onto 2 legs. 2-2. Jansen wants it up and in. It was up and in. That continues to be Alek Manoah's happy zone. He strikes out Henderson for the. Brings up Ryan O'Hearn. And O'Hearn, first pitch swinging, he smacks it past a diving Guerrero and gives the Orioles the lead. Well, that didn't take long.
Bounce to Guerrero. He'll get the lead runner, and Bichette right back to him for the double play. Exactly what Alek Manoah and the Blue Jays needed.
Nobody throws.
He's hitting 118 in May. It happens. And he strikes out. Number 3 for Manoah.
Cedric Mullins to right field, well struck. Springer at the wall, and this ball is off the top of the fence. It is going to be ruled in play by the first base umpire Gabe Morales for a Mullins double. The Orioles bench is thinking they may want to take a look at this, and they will challenge it. They think it hit over the top of the wall in that light blue line. I think they're right.
They did. It hit the rail and came back.
That's going to be a home run.
The ball left the ballpark and hit the railings above the wall. That's a home run.
There you go. Touch them all, Cedric. A delayed home run trot, but no less satisfying for Cedric Mullins, who has given the Orioles a 2-0 lead.
Nice piece of hit and hooked it down the right field line. It's kind of like he's got to get his body restarted after waiting a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's like a warm-up lap right there. Look at the numbers for Frazier, who drills one into center field, continues his great season. Adam Frazier, a triple and a base hit, and a 2-for-2 game for the Orioles second baseman.
Down to third. Chapman, the short throw to Bichette, and they'll turn the double play. 5-6-3 on the inning-ending double play.
Pin for the Orioles, and now it juts out onto the playing surface.
A towering fly ball down the left field line. And it will be caught. Who's got it? Vavra? Yeah, Vavra, the left fielder, makes the catch. 1 down.
Oh, Mateo was calling for it all the way. Vavra they got a lot of good players. Other teams are covering.
Belt aboard. If you look at places like Baseball America or MLB Pipeline, people who do this for a living. Both of them.
Like what Houston did a few years ago.
Matt Chapman sends a ball to right field. And it's off the wall. Belt on his way to third. Chapman into second with an opposite field double.
Back to Rodriguez. He's got the runners hung up now. Henderson will chase Belt to the plate, and now Rutschman can run down to third. There are two runners there, and he will tag both of them. Might as well give it a whirl. And Belt, who was the lead runner, is the runner who is out. The Orioles execute the second and third, two down. And he struck him out swinging. Another roar from Rodriguez. Back-to-back innings, he strands at least one in scoring position with a strikeout.
Been so consistent calling that pitch outside.
He got jammed a bit, but he's going to loop it into center field for his second hit of the day as we send it down to Ardenswell.
Well, here's Kevin Kiermaier, who you may remember missed a couple
A lot of time in.
Right center field, Mullins a long run, and he's there in time. Well, I'll tell you, the quality of contact, though, that Kevin Kiermaier has been making all season long. You know, they got him 1 through 25. This one is well hit to left field. It is gone! George Springer lines one into the Blue Jay bullpen to tie the game. Going good. He's a spark guy, and as you say, boy, did they need this one.
Good spot, and George knew he got it all. And he didn't hit it a long way, but he hit far enough, and Mason Rodriguez gives up a home run. Rodriguez has given up 3 home runs in a game in the past this season. But that
A roller to short. 2 down.
good a start, and why would you move him? He's doing great.
Rodriguez gets Vladdy. But Springer got Rodriguez for his 6th home run of the season. A much needed blast for the Blue Jays, who have tied it at 2. Fair ball. Guerrero's got it. Out number 1.
Socks and undershirts.
Anthony Santander lines one into right field for a 1-out single.
Everything has come together a little bit more effectively for him today.
Whoa.
Ouch.
And on an 0-2 pitch, Jansen was set up on the outside corner, and Manoah hits Mountcastle.
This has always been an issue with Alek Manoah, and he's hit.
Check the swing. They'll ask for the appeal, and he went around, says Adam Beck, the third base umpire. And some words between Frazier and Manoah right now after the strikeout.
He senses that runner is taking a big lead.
Long run Kiermaier, and he's got it. Kevin Kiermaier doing Kevin Kiermaier things out in deep right center field, and Manoah and Meza maybe the 2 happiest guys in the ballpark right now, Buck.
Kiermaier has great speed. He jumps perfectly timed and up against the wall. That catch ends the inning. So if you do get a change and stick with the same guy, doesn't make any difference. Get out of here.
Jansen lines it. Gone! Boy, he can some kind of go down and dig one out down and in. And he lines it into the Blue Jay bullpen to give him the lead.
Danny Jansen's had some big hits on this homestand, including a pair of walk-off hits. And boy, you're right. He's a good low ball hitter, and he got that ball down. And it is right down in his wheelhouse. Remember, he hit a home run off Wandy Peralta on a low slider in extra innings against New York. And he can hammer the low pitches.
Boy, a funky swing there on that high breaking ball. But somehow Espinal, that's why he got a big smile on his face. That wasn't maybe his prettiest swing. He's running. Swing and a miss. Throw down into center. Espinal will hold his ground as he steals second on the Kiermaier strikeout. And is he okay?
No, he's got something wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Saw how good of a jump he got. Ground ball's going to be off the glove of the shortstop Mateo, and Merrifield is in to score. But that time went after it, and he strikes out, 2 down.
I think they're going to give you a fastball, Danny.
You're right. And it's ball 4. Line drive, center field, base hit. Springer on his way in to score, and it is 5-2.
The Blue Jays did their homework on this matchup with that hit.
Popped up by Chapman. And the inning is over, but the Blue Jays add on a couple of runs and now lead 5-2 at the end of 7 as we get a Blue Jays Central update with Jamie and Caleb.
Yeah.
But Merrifield stayed in to play second. That is up and in. So Santander, right. I think it's up and in. And Santander gets the Orioles' third walk. On this caps on all weekend. Jose Hernandez. Mountcastle down to third. That's a fair ball. Santander got a late break. Doesn't matter. Mountcastle beats it out at first. 5-4 fielder's choice, and Ryan is 0 for 3. Chops it to left for a base hit. How did he get that thing? Adam Frazier slash and bash the other way, his 3rd hit of the game, and the Orioles will bring up the tying run with only one. And Hayes chases a splitter for strike 3. 2 down. Found out in a single for O'Hearn today. 2-2. He drills one deep in the air to right field. Ryan O'Hearn has tied the score. Oh, yes. A 2-strike, 3-run delivery off of Jordan Romano, the Blue Jays closer. Relax no more. This game is tied.
This is a well-located slider, too. O'Hearn, this game is all tied up. That was the Orioles' last shot.
Terrin Vavra will punch one through the middle, and now the go-ahead run is on base for the Orioles. Vavra with a 2-for-4 day.
People aren't going to like O'Hearn here. He might have just wrecked their weekend.
They like you a lot more than they like him, I think. A ground out for Mateo, but the Orioles have tied it. One big loud swing. Ryan O'Hearn silences the Blue Jay crowd. Wants to go with his best relievers. He goes with Cano. And Jansen grounds one to third. The ball will always find you. And Terrin Vavra makes a fine play in his first play over to the hot corner. 8 pitch from Yennier Cano. And he gets a fair ball. Ground ball to Frazier. And 2 down as Cano continues to be walk-free in 2023.
It's enough, and I'm going to get a swing.
Whit Merrifield's first at-bat of the game, and he wastes no time. Hayes will cut it off and left. Merrifield can really run. Going for 2 on Hayes, and he got him! Do not run on Austin Hayes. They should have learned that by now. Back-to-back nights with an outfield assist, though the Blue Jays are going to say, hang on a second. They're going to use a challenge here in the 8th inning. You might as well. Crew chief review territory.
Oh man, the tag looked like it got into the stomach. And by that time, the right hands get pulled back, and the left hand is touching the bag as the right arm's getting tagged.
My only Orioles look like they're going to try to only play this for 1. As Frazier lays down a bunt to third, and Chapman throws him out at first. So there are a couple of different ways you could play this as the visiting team. It's Hayes against Garcia with the infield drawn in. And Austin, it's a ground ball to third. Sucked up by Chapman, and his throw hit the runner Mountcastle in the back. On the schoolyard, it's an out. Here in the big leagues, it's an Orioles lead. Right to the back of Mountcastle.
Down the line. Mountcastle is inside the baseline of play, and so Mountcastle changes his route.
There's a called third strike. Ryan O'Hearn down looking for out number 2.
Game about this.
1-1. Vavra on a hop to second. And we will go to the bottom of the 10th. It'll be Felix Bautista against Matt Chapman with the Orioles in front in Toronto. Only 2 RBIs in May. And Chapman strikes out swinging. 3 straight fastballs from Felix Bautista. Biggio the tying run at second. And a strikeout from Bautista at 99 has the Orioles on the doorstep. Third, it is. The 2-2. Struck him out swinging, and the Orioles win it. What a win in Toronto. What a win in the game, and what a win in the series it is as the O's take the first 2 of this 3-game set with the Jays. 6-5 your final as Bautista strikes out the side of the 10th.
Strikes out.